Hey, this is H here. I got Adam with me. And before we get into the meat and potatoes of today's show, um, just want to take a few minutes and recognize the passing of video game pioneer Ralph Baer. Those of you who don't know who Ralph Baer is, he um, created the Magnavox Odyssey. Originally known as the Brown Box. It was licensed to Magnavox and released in '72. And of course, the Odyssey inspired competitors like Atari. I mean, with, without Ralph Baer and the Odyssey, we wouldn't have console games. I mean, this was the first leap. And he also, some of the other things he did, he developed the first light gun game back in 1967. And
ooh, that I didn't know.
And the toy Simon came out in the late 70s. And I actually saw some the other day. I want to say Bed Bath & Beyond. So yeah, Simon. If you didn't know the Odyssey, you probably at least know Simon. The electronic call and response game with maybe
Simon
was the outro. But yeah. But when we on CBG, when we did our greatest game bracket, we named our 4 brackets for important people in the industry. Of course, Shigeru Miyamoto, Nolan Bushnell, Gunpei Yokoi, and I made a point of naming one of the brackets for Ralph Baer. So yeah. And Ralph Baer was still working on stuff into his early 90s. He was 92. Back in '04, he was named one of the National Medal of Technology and Innovation laureates, and recognized for his work several other notable awards, including the GDC Pioneer Award in 2007. And Ralph Baer, thank you.
How much different would my life be without that guy?
Yeah. What would we be talking about? Yeah. No games, no podcasts about games. We'd be stuck in arcades. Anyway, on with the show. And welcome back. This is indeed Hbomb Friends, episode 57. Today is December 8th when we're recording. The Ocho.
Hachi.
And of course, I'm Harold. Joining me is Adam.
Is it time for bed yet?
Nope. So, what's up?
What's up?
I know we opened the show with a downer. We gotta turn it up. So Adam, you got the really short list.
Dude, my list of games hasn't really changed from week to week. I put down Persona Q for a while. The new game this week is Ultimate NES Remix, which, if you've played the Wii U version, is pretty much just a mix of some of the games from both NES Remix and NES Remix 2 in a more compact form. But I think the one big addition they had in this one was the addition of, well, actually, there's 2 or 3 that I'm thinking of. The first is online leaderboards. Online leaderboards for every challenge.
Mm-hmm.
This wasn't present in the Wii U version, or at least wasn't originally present in the Wii U version. I don't think they patched it in with Remix, or with the not Remix, but NES Remix pack. And there's also an unlockable Famicom mode, which allows you to play the challenges with the Japanese versions of those games instead. But I haven't gotten that far yet. I've only gotten about 100 stars in, so I still got a long ways to go. But it's just as good as it was on the Wii U, if not better, just the fact that we have online leaderboards. So,
So, would you say it's worth a pickup at $30?
well, it is definitely worth picking up for $30, especially if I picked it up for 35 up here in Canada land.
Or did you go retail or digital?
I went retail on this one.
Okay.
Other than that, played some more Crew.
Crew?
It's like it's fun. It's fun just to go around and actually explore, just because the map is so big.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Oh, you're playing on Xbone. I think I'd probably get it on PS4 because I think that's even now that I have an Xbone, I think I'm gonna go with most of my multi-platform stuff on PS4. Better console.
Well, when you realize, of course, the map is a downscaled version of the US,
Yeah.
it takes 45 minutes to go from coast to coast, probably another 15 to go from north to south.
And no desert bus runs.
No desert bus runs. Though you can find some pretty cool stuff in the desert from what I've heard. Progression-wise, I finally got to Miami, so I started on the south.
I didn't see what
I got to
is
level
on.
25. I got to level 25, so I'm halfway to cap. And my gosh, some of the missions in this game are just hard. I mean, it's been a long time since I played a racing game.
How does it compare to Forza Horizon 2?
I like how cars handle better in Forza Horizon 2. That might just be
then the cars must handle like shit in the Crew.
They don't handle as well. They handle very
Well,
arcade-like.
They handle like shit in Forza.
But you can custom tailor it. So you can get your cars. There's a bit of customization you can do to get cars just to handle the way you like. But just saying, there are some missions that are just plain hard. The takedown missions are brutal. It's like I've never wanted to. It's like I've never came so close to rage quitting so hard at a game like this in a long time.
So I'll probably wait until it goes on sale.
Yeah, you know what? That actually might be the best bet because I do like the game. There are some things that it could have done better.
Yeah, and I'm still waiting for the PS Plus version of Drive Club.
Yeah, way to go. And that the big thing, of course, no server hiccups for the Crew in its first week. I'm not sure if it's just because there's been no hype around it, but day one, got in, no problems. A week later, the only problems we've maybe had over the week were due to certain disruptions claimed by people that I'm not going to mention on this podcast, because I'm not going to give them the benefit of attention.
Okay.
Otherwise, got around to playing some more Omega Ruby. I'm still only about 2 badges in. At very most, I've gotten my bike, and I've gotten my Rock Smash TM, and that's about it. But I'm having fun with it. It's actually been a while since I've had this much fun with a Pokemon game before.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure how to think about that. If it's just been the quality ever since 3rd gen, or if X and Y just didn't whet my appetite enough, or what. But I'm having fun with Omega Ruby.
Well, I got 25 bucks in my Nintendo eShop account, and trying to figure out what should be the game I put it towards, whether it's Ultimate NES Remix, Omega Ruby or Alpha Sapphire, Fantasy Life or Captain Toad.
That's a hard one, though. I didn't even know Captain Toad was only going to be $40. That actually caught me off guard.
I
Now it might
actually
be.
pre-ordered it from Newegg when they posted it as $40, and then everybody else started. Nintendo announced that it's going to be $40, and then everybody did it.
Yeah,
And then
poor
I
Newegg.
decided I think I should probably wait on Captain Toad.
No, but I thought I was going to skip on Captain Toad, but now that I hear that it is $40, or at least 45 up here, it might be worth another look after Christmas.
Okay.
Speaking of which, heads up to Wii U Deluxe owners. Remember, Digital Deluxe promotion does end at the end of the month.
Which is why I'm thinking I should go ahead and get Captain Toad and get those points.
Exactly. If you're going to go digital right now, buy something for the Wii U, because if you got the Deluxe, soon you're not going to be able to earn more promotional credits.
Anyway.
Other than that, you got some Smash going, got some Project Diva going. Not much to report there.
Yeah. Okay. I've also still got some Smash going. The other night I was playing with my first LootCrate Amiibos. Amiibo. So, and I actually had 7 Amiibo going in a 99 stock Smash. And I kind of had that going in the background while I was eating dinner. That took quite a while, but that built up my Amiibo. The 3 newest Amiibo entered at level 1 and left in the 40s.
Jeez, that's 99 problems, but XP ain't one.
Yeah. Picrossy 5, I will probably have that beat by the next time we do a show.
I'm still working on 2 and 3.
Yeah. 3's still playing that. Chariot.
I have this on my Xbone and I haven't touched it yet.
I tried it. It's a puzzle platformer. You're pushing this cart, which is haunted by your king, or something like that, and you gotta push and pull while gathering gems, which you can only collect with the cart.
We must push, little cart.
I mean, it's an interesting concept. I got a lot of these games that what I need to do is just take the next couple weeks and try to play everything.
Hey, you get a couple of weeks off, unlike me.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean, I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do for our Game of the Year show. I am leaning towards maybe an extended version of what we did last year. Instead of having guests sort of the top 4 or 5, doing discussions for all 10. Let's see. Fantasia. I was playing Fantasia on the Xbone, and I really like it. It feels a lot better.
So it's better in comparison to the 360 version.
Yeah. And maybe it's just because I've been playing the 360 version that I'm not jumping into this game cold like I did with the 360 version. I know what I'm doing. But I still say that it's a freaking awesome game. And it actually got me into an interesting discussion with the guys at Irrational Passions. Nabashin was posted a YouTube playlist of all sorts of music they're considering for their game, for their best music of the year. And I said, hey, why no Fantasia? And he was like, oh, we didn't play it. And then I made the challenge. I have a 360 disc version that I'm willing to send them. And of course, Alex is the only one with a Connect, and he turned me down.
Wah, wah.
thus cementing John Anderson's status as the best friend.
John Anderson, that's a trendy fellow.
He's probably played Fantasia. Let's see. Wind Furniture Attacks. Not a game, and not very fun. A wheel. Yeah, notice I'm not in my big comfy chair I've been in the past couple months. Wheel broke off and it threw me to the floor.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
I'm
one
just
of those times when I wish I didn't live alone.
I'm just awaiting the day where I lean back in this chair hard. Like, I'll just grab a portable, kick my feet up onto my bed like this. I'll just lean back, and one day the back of this chair is just gonna give out.
Do it during the show. That way, it's already on YouTube.
That'd be it. I'd be YouTube famous. People would actually want to look at this podcast.
Yeah. Whoa!
It's like that's when then the next day I go across to work and I pick up a new office chair for like $70.
Yeah, maybe I should have done the show in the broken chair.
But no, I had it was like a couple years ago? About 2 years ago, I had one where the armrest just snapped off.
Okay, moving on. I actually got these last week, and I forgot to mention it on the show. This is from the folks at Looney Labs. They did a free holiday pack, and it's a fruitcake card, a fruitcake creeper card for Flux, a Martha Washington's Great Cake artifact card for Chrononauts, a fruitcake or eggnog card for Choose One, and 5 different cards for Lunacy. Got chocolate or fruitcake, friends or fruitcake, house or fruitcake, Statue of Liberty or fruitcake, and a ship or fruitcake.
That's a lot of fruitcake. Nobody likes me. It's like, I'd have the occasional fruitcake at Christmas, but it's not my thing. I have no problems with it, to be honest.
Yeah. Cards Against Humanity holiday bullshit is coming through. I got my day one stuff right here. White card and a black card. A black card that says, "Here lies Hero Price, 1979 to 2015. Devoted friend, lover of blank." Is there a harmonics card? And the white card says, "Harold Price's butt." And actually, it's a thing. When you signed up, you clicked whether you did last year's holiday bullshit or not. Of course, those who did, on day 12 last year, they got a game or white card with their name on it. Now, the newbies this year, instead of a butt card, just got their name. Whereas the vets got the butt card. Episode 57, the butt card.
So now whenever someone pisses me off, you can just play the butt card.
Yeah. Okay, I got it. Day 2, all these various decals here. Of course, the folks at Loading Ready Run did a video.
Oh.
Yeah. And, of course, that means nothing to the folks listening to the audio only. But, yeah, check out Loading Ready Run's video they did for Cards Against Humanity, holidaybullshit.com. And right here, received today. I better cover up my address here. Not that anybody's watching this, but day 3. I have not opened this. This is a live unboxing or unenveloping. And we got a little pack here. It says Cards Against Humanity's 10 Days of, or whatever, of Kwanzaa, the Ghost of Kwanzaa Past. And on the back it says, fun fact, the ancient Romans used urine for mouthwash.
Whoa. Talk about piss breath.
Oh, this is a pretty thick. Honey, Mommy and Daddy love you very much, but apparently Mommy loves blank more than she loves Daddy.
Wow.
Dear Mom and Dad, camp is fun. I like capture the flag. Yesterday, one of the older kids taught me about blank. I love you, Casey. Reading an entire book. The Bowflex Revolution. Blockbuster late fees up the wazoo. This groovy new thing called LSD. Rock music and premarital sex. Harnessing the miraculous power of the atom to slaughter 200,000 Japanese people. 200 years of slavery. And a protracted siege.
Cards Against Humanity, ladies and gentlemen.
And finally, more stuff to unbox. I got my LootCrate Amiibo LootCrate number 2.
Dun dun dun.
And kicking it off is Yoshi.
Yoshi.
Peach. She's got legs.
Make sure you double check that, Samus.
And Samus, just the one gun.
One arm cannon.
Just the one arm cannon. And Fox. What does the fox say?
He says, Final Destination, no items, Fox only.
And a bag. And a pamphlet magazine. Okay. And, and of course, these unboxings don't really translate to the audio, but you know what? If Arrival's timed correctly with recording on podcasts, I'll probably do more of these. I'm not going to save them for the podcast.
It's like I would totally do Loot Crate, but A, I don't have any room as it is, and B, it's like $30 a month up here.
Yeah.
No way.
It's $13.37 plus shipping. Here.
I don't even know if that $30 includes shipping in ours.
Anyway, the video game awards happened.
And not that I cared about them.
But anyway, yeah, I was a bit disappointed. Although the Imagine Dragons with Koji Kondo is pretty cool.
Imagine Dragons, they're just everywhere.
Yeah.
Well, it was funny because they performed up at the Grey Cup this year here in Vancouver, and everyone was complaining, oh, they're not a Canadian band. And I'm just like, do you want Justin Bieber again? Because this is how you get Justin Bieber again.
Okay, so going over our picks. Developer of the Year, our predictions. I picked Blizzard. You correctly predicted Nintendo.
For once they did something. For once they did something right.
Yeah. Best indie game, I predicted Transistor. You correctly predicted Shovel Knight. Best mobile handheld game, you predicted Smash 3DS, and I correctly predicted Hearthstone.
Boo!
Yeah, I know.
Get your original PC game out of that category.
Yeah, best narrative, we both blew this one. I predicted Wolf Among Us. You predicted Walking Dead. It was Valiant Hearts.
Is that's kind of a surprise to me, though.
That's the thing. A lot of these awards they either breezed by or didn't mention at all. Best score soundtrack, another one we both blew. I predicted Transistor, you predicted Child of Light. It was Destiny.
Maybe I should play more Destiny because I don't know about this soundtrack.
Best performance, I predicted Adam Harrington from The Wolf Among Us. You were undecided. It was Trey Parker from South Park. Ooh. Games for change. We both predicted The Last of Us Left Behind. It was Valiant Hearts.
That was my pick, though.
No.
Because I thought it was.
Yeah.
That was at least my pick.
Prediction.
I didn't think it was going to win, but I picked it as my game for change just because of how interesting it was, the direction they went with it.
Yeah. And best remaster. We both totally missed it. We both picked Pokemon and predicted Halo. It was Grand Theft Auto 5.
Boo! This game just came out last year, people. Yeah. Last year.
Okay, best shooter. You predicted Call of Duty, and I correctly predicted Far Cry 4.
Thank goodness. So someone who decides the people who decides these have spines.
Best action adventure. You predicted Alien Isolation, and I correctly predicted Shadow of Mordor. Best RPG. I predicted Dark Souls 2, and no one expected the Dragon Age Inquisition except
me.
Best fighting game. We both correctly picked Smash Wii U. Best family
Everyone
game.
expected Smash Wii U.
Best family game. We both correctly predicted Mario Kart 8. Best sports racing game. I predicted Forza. You correctly got Mario Kart 8. Best online experience. I predicted Titanfall. You predicted Hearthstone. It was Destiny.
That's a surprise to me.
Yeah.
And it's because everything I hear on the internet tells otherwise.
Yeah. And finally, game of the year. I predicted Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor because Fantasia wasn't nominated. I predicted. You predicted Dark Souls 2, and no one expected the Dragon Age Inquisition. Yeah, that's beginning to get old, isn't it? Anyway, they showed off some stuff. Mario Maker. Oh, Able Gamers retweeted my tweet about me wearing my Able Gamer shirt. I just wish I would have put a link on that. But hey, more on Able Gamers shortly. But Mario Maker. And I was actually still trying to get the feed to work at that point, and I missed it. But the trailer I saw after that was pretty cool. Mario 3 and Mario World coming to Mario Maker.
Yeah, and Shigeru Miyamoto talking English.
Yeah.
I thought I'd never see the day. And I mean, it's nothing. It's of course it's not as big as it's meant to be because I mean Japanese speak Japanese, English speak English, or Americans speak English.
Yeah,
so it's like I think it kind of took me off guard is that Miyamoto would actually speak English in an interview.
But yeah, they also showed off some Codename Steam, Zelda at the end, and a bunch of shit I didn't care about. Although
everyone's freaking out about Zelda now.
Meh.
Oh, and Metal Gear Online.
Meh. PlayStation Experience probably a little bit more excited about. And you know, I hope this becomes an annual thing. Biggest thing, I mean, I didn't take notes, I don't have notes, but Vita getting some major love. Double Fine giving Sony some major love. between Broken Age, Grim Fandango, and Day of the Tentacle.
I'm gonna have to look at the Vita stuff then, because I keep on expecting Sony to shun the Vita.
What else is coming? Bastion coming to Vita and PS4.
Ooh.
I forget what else. I think there's a new Fat Princess coming to PS4.
I saw that.
I mean, EA actually gave away free games for the weekend. And, I can't think of any specifics offhand, but I was just impressed. Way better than E3. And, if Sony does PSX again next year, I might go if it works for me. But especially if they do it the same weekend as the Game Awards again.
At least if they talk about the Vita.
Yeah, talked a lot about the Vita. And
or did they talk about the Vita specifically, or is it like PlayStation TV?
No, none of specifically mentioned the Vita.
Wow.
And as I said, the Double Fine stuff coming to PS4 and Vita. But yeah. And of course, they were showing off Amplitude there, and the more I see of Amplitude, the more I feel that the money I spent on that Kickstarter was well worth it. There was a rumor going around that Marth, Wii Fit Trainer, and Villager Amiibo were being discontinued, as well as the GameCube controller adapter. Nintendo has since denied, but now there's reports that say, that Nintendo's saying, we're just gonna let some stuff go. I think they're non-committal, but I'm still scrambling to get a Villager because Toys R Us screwed me over.
Heck, we haven't even, from my work, we haven't even gotten a single Marth Amiibo in.
Mm-hmm.
So it seems to be that Nintendo has this kind of thing where it's gonna, or more popular a character is, the more
I made a point.
It, so.
I have all of Wave 3 except Rosalina and Luma pre-ordered. And that's only because Rosalina and Luma, I think that's a Target exclusive, hasn't gone on pre-order yet.
And next you're going to see, next is, instead of, if it's a Target exclusive, instead of seeing Rosalina, it's going to be Fire Rosalina. Red and white.
Anyway, and of course, the big thing that happened yesterday, apparently there was a big charity, big benefit that some porn star had approached Able Gamers. Okay, and then somehow Gamergate got involved, and there was a Reddit report of turning porn into a weapon using this stream, and then, of course, Able Gamers wanted none of it. So, Gamergate allegedly said, hey, they're an SJW charity, and then DDoSed them. Who fucking DDoSes a charity? I hate those people. That's why I'm rocking in my.
This is a weird thing because.
That's why I'm rocking in my Able Gamer shirt tonight.
This is a weird thing though, because this seems like the thing that Gamergate was originally made for, to try to prevent, but
they've become everything.
Oh, but they went ahead and turned it into another bad thing for them, and that's what I just can't stand about it right now. If a porn star wants to support a gamer group, a gaming charity, whatever.
Yeah, that's no problem.
Let it happen.
But just as long as
But
Gamergate's
but
not
it's kind of
involved.
like,
And of
it's kind of like
course,
I don't think it's the greatest thing.
yeah,
But I mean, if it's for whatever.
yeah, and um, yeah, and Gamergate maintaining their neutrality. They just don't want to be used as a tool to promote Gamergate's agenda or anybody else's agenda for that matter.
Yeah.
But since then, Zoe Quinn has said she wants to do some sort of charity stream for able gamers. I told her on Twitter I'd love to promote it on my podcast. Just send me the deets, and she said she'd let me know. Yes, I've actually been talking to Zoe Quinn.
Yeah, take that, GG. No, GG, GG.
GGGFY.
GGGGGFY.
GGGFY. Whereas Jonathan Mann calls him Gomer Groot.
Though, of course, I would support that as a worthy charity cause more than using a porn star.
Yeah, able gamers, they're good people. I mean, Fantastic Neighborhood's done a raffle for them in the past. I always support them at PAX East. They have a pachinko set up. As I said, I got this Able Gamers T-shirt that I'm wearing, and then one I got just last year. Oh, unrelated. I showed off my Christmas light iPhone charger.
That thing's gonna draw power like crazy.
And in the back, my 8-bit wreath.
Christmas is coming, guys.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I guess that's it. We're gonna get you out here in plenty of time.
Nice short show.
Yeah, nice short show, easy to edit. I still have a podcast 64 to edit, but it's almost done. Anyway, housekeeping, hbombfriends.libsyn.com, Facebook, Twitch /hbombfriends, iTunes, Stitcher, Twitter, GSFHBomb, hbombfriends, Movie17. Friend and podcast shoutouts, Gamecocks, Fantastic Neighborhood, Mustache Gamers, Rational Passions, and Alex has started playing A Link to the Past. Alex plays good Zelda.
The quote-unquote good Zeldas.
Alex plays good Zelda. Game Enthused, Retro Fungin, DMG Ice, Retro Deck Radio, Podcast 64, ReclamationBrewing.com, Jonathan Mann, Zoe Quinn. And before I close this up, I just want to say one thing. We had as far as November went, we had one of our better months in a while. I still want those. I still want those downloads to go up. As I said, we had probably our best month in probably the past 6. But we still did not have as many downloads as our #1 episode of all time, which was episode 7. I'm hoping December's going to be a little better. And back on our anniversary, I joked about Patreon. I want to do something, some sort of promotional thing. I don't want money. I want viewers. I want listeners.
I got your money.
And I want to do some sort of goal system. And just let me know, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to sing more? Do you want me to sing less? Do you want an all musical show? Are you coming down with ear cancer?
Well, I haven't heard that one in a long time.
What, ear cancer? um. So yeah, just I don't want money. I want viewers. I want listeners. Word of mouth. And also, I am flirting with the idea of moving our live show to Twitch. Experimenting with the technology. I'm not exactly sure how Frank did it or how that Gamer Hub guys did it. But I'll be working at it. Maybe sometime during my winter break, I'll get it up. And of course, doing it on Twitch, got a place to go. I don't have to tweet a link as we tweet Hangout link as we put it up, and then if something goes wrong, have to tweet another one. Of course, Twitch, there is the ad thing, but we'll try it and see how it goes. Anyway, thank you, Adam.
Anytime.
And everything is fine.
Everything is awesome.
Okay, you want to read the titles?
Okay, the irony is, the reason why I had to get out of here at a decent time, it's just been called off. It's been scrubbed.
Ah!
Like that was when I muted my mic and turned away. That was it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So
you want to go for another hour? You want to go for another hour?
No, I think we're good. There's nothing else we could talk about.
Yeah, I was actually throwing the idea of doing a bonus show on Friday.
Bonus show on. I could totally do a bonus show on Friday.
Right.
If we could get some people doing it,
yeah,
totally.
I don't want to do a bonus show that's just us. Otherwise, that's just a show.
Yeah, welcome
and we can just do another one on Tuesday.
Welcome to the most dysfunctional two-person podcast on the internet.
Yeah. But yeah, you want to read the list?
All right. So we got the Ocho, 99 problems, but XP ain't one. John Anderson is a trendy fellow. That's a lot of fruitcake. Breath, GGGG, are you coming down with ear cancer?
Hbomb and I like either. I know the Hbomb and I like either the Ocho or the butt card.
It's like the Hbomb and the butt card, or that's a lot of fruitcake.
Sold.
Kneel before chaos and press the drop button.
Okay. You want to do odds or evens?
Yeah, I guess I'll start it.
Okay.
You're listening to Hbomb Friends, episode 57.
Hbomb and the butt card.
Or, that's a lot of fruitcake.
Thank you, Adam.